Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Yegusua twetwen Daddy Lumba Charles Kwajo fosu ni wo no ho enkomo na le lawyerfo de nsem bi abetudwa abusua sansam no bi wo ha ye be wakọ na waso watimu akakotie Musica president Owura Simon Bisa won so de nsem bi ababetudwa entertainment panel bi a wagedin o man konkron Ghana ha Vada adutwimwa enso so de nsem bi abeto ha enya asem keto na state burial ho nsem bi so eka ho a ensem ni nyina egopon so Nsem-Pii TV yakoye kokomoti a wosan ye hobopɔ a enyeye ye de sansem we nyina ebi ba besomo abusua enya afei ene ye ba betoatoa arehoaba enti yekwe na ensem a empanyimfo yi de atudwa Father Daddy Lumba ni wo no ho na abusuafo so de atudwa na wo maka amagana fo nyina so atebi no yemko na wa akasa kokoti bi ye ba Nsem-Pii TV ye ne tifo ebetoaso
to get the
all right, tell us more. What's your reaction firstly?
right. So when I heard the news, like we do in every newsroom, I'm a news guy, I'm a journalist, so we wanted to confirm. Usually you have to get the family to confirm first before you can go on air with your news and all of that. And so we were struggling to get some confirmation until we heard that the family has eventually confirmed that indeed the legendary musician has passed on. And if you check from industry people, everybody received the news with shock. And this is not something they expected at this time, because not a lot of people knew about the fact that he had not been feeling very well and had been admitted at the bank hospital. And so for those who did not know that he was on admission, it was a very shocking news to them. And this is a gentleman who has inspired a lot of people musically. In Ghana, he has about 34 albums to his credit. He's a musical icon. He's one of the most cherished musicians we have in Ghana. And so this is indeed a big blow to the entertainment space and beyond.
Well, I'm going to come back to you because we have a press release that was issued by his lawyers. We're going to get to that shortly, but first let me bring you the president of the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica, and really get his reaction to it. Bessa White is joining us right now on phone. Good afternoon, sir. Firstly, if you could tell us really what your reactions are to the sudden passing of the legendary high-life musician Daddy Lumba.
Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What I can say is it's a very, very sad day. And we have lost a great, one of the greatest musicians that ever, lived. So far as Ghana is concerned. Lumba is one of those unique, authentic musicians who created their own style, their own way of, their creativity was beyond copying somebody, and he came out at a time where the high life was different, Bonga high life was coming in, and he came with something different, with all the high life elements in it. And also using the modern technology and everything in his music. And he did it for a very long time. Even after his demise, we still, enjoy Lumba's music. Anytime you hear it expressed, the message in Lumba's music always connects with somebody. And I'm a musician, I don't know how he did that. And that such a great talent, for one to have, and also record it. You can be a talented musician or good music writer, but put it on a record and let the message out to the people. And this is what Lumba did so well.
Right. We
have lost a great musician, son of Ghana. And that is how we are feeling now. We are very, very sad at the passing of Lumba.
And you, for one, are a veteran high life musician yourself. What would you say the impact has been right now on the high life industry in terms of music in Ghana?
Sorry, say that again.
I'm asking what you would say the impact of his sudden death has been or will be on high life music right here in Ghana, being a veteran high life musician yourself.
Shit, I mean, we do, and this year has been a year that we've lost a whole lot of great musicians, and we were not expecting this. But with high life music, the musician will be called by God, but his music will live forever. I mean, we will use Lumba's music for so many things. Happy days, sad days, you name it. And so his music will live forever. And for high life music, it is still existing. And there's nowhere you will go that you will not hear Lumba's music.
Yeah.
Or actually, and so I don't think it's rather going to boost high life music, because I know from now, from today on, we're going to hear a lot of Lumba's music. My prayer is that it will boost, and encourage the young ones to also pick up the mantle.
And as the president of Musica, what do you intend doing going forward in order to keep that legacy of Daddy Lumba in the coming years?
Well, I mean, Lumba is a celebrated musician, and we are going to celebrate him. It's early days here. Right now, because of this sad news, we just want to wish the family God's strength, because it must be very difficult for them as well as musicians in Ghana, because it looks like everyone around me, all musicians in Ghana, are overwhelmed with this sad news. So we are going to work with the family, and for now we will say may his soul rest in peace, and then we will support the family in any way to make sure that everything goes well. It's not an easy time for musicians at all.
Right, and we know that there are a lot of artists, upcoming artists and young artists in Ghana. For instance, Kwame Eugene is one who really loved his music and has been inspired by him over the years. For artists coming up, just like Kwame Eugene, who is a young artist who loves his music, what would be your word to them, and in what way are you, as a president of Musica and the union itself, going to help these artists who are coming up, who love his music, in the long run?
Thank you. I think the upcoming artists, there are a lot of references for you, and Lumba is one of them. So even if you don't know Lumba, and I know the young ones know how to do their research, from today onwards, listen to Lumba's music, and definitely you will get something out of it. His lyrics, his melodies, his instrumentation, and look at even the team that worked with him, and it will help the up and coming artists.
Right, and I'm big on the issue of preservation of his legacy, and that's one thing I want to get from you as the president of Musica. How are you intending as a union to preserve that legacy so that in time to come, our children and grandchildren would know of Daddy Lumba?
Yes, thank you very much. I mean, as we speak now, we are working on a music museum that we want to add a Hall of Fame to it. It's in the early stages, and we know that once we get that on the way, all the legends will be there. And so the young ones will come and meet it, and they will add, so that our legacy and our music and our creative things will not get missing in action. At the moment, we've even talking to some of the oldest musicians to make sure that some of their things that are kept, that there's a way of doing it. So the team is working to make sure we have this in place.
And how do you plan to pay tribute to Daddy Lumba in the coming days, of course, when his funeral is announced as well?
Yes, I mean, if we hear any message, but of course, it will have to come from the family. So at this time, I would just say that we should all, just mourn, but we should also respect the family's rights so that everything goes smoothly for our brother, Ojofesu Lumba.
And Mr. Simons, before you go, maybe on a bit of a lighter side, what are some of the music that Daddy Lumba played that you loved the most? If you can even sing one for us, we'll be grateful.
I love
Now to entertainment pundit Vida Educhumwa. She's also joining us via Zoom with more of her reactions on this. Vida, good afternoon to you. Can you tell us really how this news has hit you as an entertainment pundit?
We just lost one of our biggest cultural exports out of Ghana. And to think that every year such rumors come out, I was just hoping that this will also be one of the rumors, and then we brush it over, chastise those who broke the fake news, and then we can move on from there. But it so happens that it has been confirmed. I've read the statements from the family's lawyer, and his station DLFM have also confirmed. So it's hard to take that Daddy Lumba is no more.
And for you, how has his legacy, his music, how has it impacted you both personally and professionally?
I mean, he has explored almost all the genres that we have. He has done gospel, the high life. He cuts across many generations, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the millennials, the Gen Zs, the Alpha generation. He has lyrics that resonate with a lot of people. So it will be hard to say that there are some musicians that were very popular some 2 decades ago, and even if you mention their names to some Gen Zs or Alpha generation now, they'll tell you they don't know who the person is, but that wouldn't be Daddy Lumba. And one thing is how he was able to keep his visibility amongst his fans, even though you see him practically nowhere. He wouldn't attend events, he wouldn't be on interviews, he wouldn't go anywhere, but his music alone was his sole visibility tool that he used. And I'm asking that now that he's no more, are the songs enough to keep his memory alive with us? Because I've always asked that, do we have any documentation of his trajectory in the music industry? Is there any written document? Are there videos? Are there anything that we could, relate to now? Because it's very, very, very practical. It's very much needed this moment if we want to tell the high life story. Because recently, there were talks on the Nigerian blogs that they invented high life. They invented Afrobeats. They want to take everything away from us. But if we have these things documented, he was at the forefront of pure Ghanaian high life. The Burger high life generation, he was at the forefront of it. He's done gospel. He's done virtually everything.
Yeah.
And all I'm asking is that is his music alone enough to keep his memory alive with us as we speak?
And that's one question we're going to pose to the president of Musica shortly. But before we go to that, of course, if you could tell us what you really think would be the impact of his sudden passing on the entertainment industry as a whole.
I mean, whenever we talk about high life, he is one name that we cannot go against or decide to relegate to the background. So those rich stories that empowers the youth that we have here in music, he has fantastic stories to tell. So now that he is no more, we'll have to rely solely on the lyrics or people who have personal acquaintances with him. And you can attest that you may not have the first-hand information as to what you really want if he was alive. I mean, the impact is wild. I'm sure there are lots of records that he's even yet to release that could have been bangers replaying along the radio stations, the television stations. The impact along the life, especially now that we realize it was only 60 years. He could have gone further. I would want to see a great-grandfather, Daddy Lumba, sitting somewhere with gray hair, teaching us, the key things about music composition and arrangement and everything that has to do with his life in music. But it's so sad that 60 for me is quite cut short and it's very sad. I mean, I feel with this, he deserves a state burial. being one person that has, projected the Ghanaian culture through music, consistently using the Lakan language in his music, and it resonated with a lot of people across the world. So I believe that he deserves some sort of a state burial for the impact and the work that he has done, projecting Ghana to the world, and also inspiring the young ones to do the high life music.
And before you go, how would you say that the entertainment industry can come together to honor his legacy now that he's gone?
Well, I think mostly it's about tribute songs. I believe that most of the musicians, probably Musica, would direct that we have the musicians coming together to sing a tribute song for him. And it won't be bad to have a Daddy Lumba monument sitting somewhere that we could actually visit, or we could actually tell people about, whether it's some statue at some key area, whether it's about naming a town or a street after him. It has to be something monumental. The songs, that is fine, but we need to go a step further to have the Daddy Lumba memory engraved in our minds all the time.
Right, many thanks for your time. Vada Edichumwa is an entertainment pundit. She's been bringing us her reactions on this. But we still have the president of Musica on the line, Bessa Simons. You heard Vida herself talking about the issues of his legacy and a monument which she thinks should be made in honor of Daddy Lumba now that he is gone. When can this be done as the president of Musica? When can this be done? How do you intend on making what we call maybe a documentary of Daddy Lumba to keep his legacy alive in the coming years?
Yes, I mean, I think anything like that, Lumba deserves it. Not only him, a lot of musicians deserve that. And that is why we put up a music museum. I mean, I remember when Nsem-Pii passed, there is a plan that they put in some kind of a monument in Obo, his town. They've given a space there. So, I mean, something like this will be very good, and it will also help, so people come here, they can also go and witness. But I think what we are going to do is we're going to work with the family. Some of these things, if you don't work with the family, the things get a bit, and I think it's early days now. But the plan will be, I mean, at the moment, what I want to say is that we've lost one of our big giants. It's just left us. But, I mean, we're going to make sure, as Musica, we will make sure that we normally do everything to do with Lumba's life should be part of our history. And that's what we're going to try and do, and then make sure he gets a befitting burial.
And do you believe that he deserves a state burial, as Vida spoke about earlier?
Well, I mean, we always push for it, and we will push for this one too. And I know the president can do it. Let me put it this way. I know the president can do it, so we're going to push for it. But it's not going to be a small thing. It's going to be a big thing, because Lumba is one big giant that, I mean, like I said, we're very sad, and I would like to leave it here for now. Thank you.
Many thanks for your time. Bessa Simons is the president of Musica. But we had some reactions from people and citizens of Ghana on the sudden passing of the legendary high life musician Daddy Lumba, and here's what they had to say.
To everyone, I love you so much, and I didn't expect this news today. Oh God, my heart is broken. Funny is my favorite song. Oh God, can you sing it? Ride me now, me believe me, season. Ride me now, me believe me, season. Ride me now, me believe me, baby. Me believe me, baby. Ride me now, me believe. Oh, that's what I can say now.
I don't know about like. Because I'm happening there. Like a sh0cks. Like one more ideas of life.
Now, I know we are here and tell Nsem-Pii, I have a Daddy Lumba. Yet, I say, what can't you know what leg and it's so. I was some Eddie Amaya, because that Lumba Yobia, Yanni Genenium to a football, any idea, and a dear. Yenya brepa because I can see na to yen opon obupon ipakese e na afiyes e wo de mai Ghana entina de asemo e wo wo no me da di Lumba na nyomo a me pepa me ni jo eye me yi me hukumi humo ni po hukumi humo ni po yasi ni pa na hu ni maye oh Daddy Lumba yes trading po yankopon fa ne kra esie yi
I'm already in black, you know. Then Saturday, I papa so I told you. Legend say, I guess you can say and out to Ghana any. If you say legend say that's your free one, yeah, any to say. Then Lumba, yeah, papa beer on a me any entertainment industry more.